pet owners here, and most of us own cats, some of us more than others. And what we all know is that cats have very sharp claws. That's why it's important to keep them trimmed. There are 3 basic reasons why you should do so. The first is to prevent injury to your cat. Cornell University has a website called Partners for Animal Health, and they have a clip on claw trimming that tells us that a cat's claws can actually overgrow and penetrate into their pad, which can cause the cat pain and infection. A second reason is to prevent damage to your furniture. Cats love to claw things, and that can be very detrimental to your sofa. A third reason is to prevent damage to you, as we've all had cat scratches and know how painful they can be. So the question is, why should you do it yourself and not pay a professional to do it? Well, the first reason is cost. It can be very expensive, especially for multi-cat households. A second reason to do so is to prevent trauma to your cat. Cats hate car rides, and this can be very upsetting to them. Now, a third reason you might want to do so is because the professionals don't always do a professional job. My mother's cat was once trimmed with rusty trimmers, and this crushed his claw. So, you want to gather your supplies. First, you will need some trimmers, a styptic, and some sort of restraint. Now, for your trimmers, there are 3 basic kinds. You have your guillotine type, and then you have your human nail clippers, and you can also use scissor type, which is my personal favorite. Well, whichever type you use, make sure they are sharp. The Humane Society tells us that dull trimmers can crack claws and cause pain and bleeding to the cat. Now, for your styptic, it comes in a pencil form. It also comes as a loose powder, or if you are unable to find either of those, you could also use some cornstarch or flour or a bar of soap in a pinch. Now, for your restraint, they do make commercial products, which are kind of like a straitjacket for your cat, or you could use a bath towel, or my method that I prefer is to get a second person to help you. Carrie, if you could bring Kuma up here. Okay, first you should examine all 4 of the cat's paws. Check for anything like split nails, anything that the cat reacts badly to you touching. You should also take note of the dew claw, which is not in line with the other claws. It's up more like a thumb, and make sure you don't miss it when you're trimming. Now, you may or may not need to trim your cat's back claws. Many cats chew these down anyway. They don't do a lot of damage to furniture with them anyway, so you may not need to trim those. You will grasp the cat's paw, and using your thumb and forefinger, press the cat's knuckle so that his claw extends. Now, you see a pink area at the base of the claw, and that is the quick. If you cut into that, it will bleed, which is what you would need your styptic for. Now, if you do accidentally cut it, don't panic. It's not all that damaging. It might stop on its own anyway, or you could use your styptic. So, the Washington University College of Veterinary Medicine tells us that we should try to cut within 2 millimeters of the quick. That translates to about where the claw begins to curve. So you trim there and repeat for all the claws. And then when you're done, make sure that you didn't miss any, and you are done.